Well, of course, Blue Bear. We gotta save Jake. No, I'm telling you. That's the reason why I discovered the heroin this year. I discovered the heroin and I made the heroin, but it's just because I knew that he needed the pain medicine because he coughs all the time. He's always coughing. No, I know, I hate thinking that word. I, I don't even know. I wish my family would hit me up, but I do all. It's not even illegal, but I do all the fucking tonto things, like means like troublemaker. I do all these troublemaker things, and I don't know. I'm having a pretty hard time with it too. Jakey is my first baseball movie star. I took him to play baseball first time. I hit the ball. He's like, "Holy shit!" He want to run after it, and then I was like, "Jakey, it went super far," and he like just like looked into outer space. He's like, "Where'd it go?" I was like, "Let's go get it." So I ran with him to go get the ball. I know he's my favorite baseball. He's he's a legend. Jakey's a legend. He's Geronimo's a legend too. I know, but he's the first like baseball of like the early or the late or the mid 2000s. He's like the baseball dog of the mid 2000s for my movies. Okay, that's all I was telling you. I know I'm not trying to party hardy too hard. I'm not gonna get Patzilla. I know that's why you guys stop me from drinking because I just fall over and just die. Well, I wouldn't die, but I just pass out and just I cry my ass off. Cry my ass off every time that comes. That I know I'm not crying right now, but I cry all the time. I'm a big crybaby. I'm a huge crybaby. That's all we're saying. Of course, John Depp was crybaby, but we didn't like Ratchet Face. Everyone thought Ratchet Face was kind of hacky. That's what she's Ratchet Face. No, I know. I saw Johnny Depp today online too. Or just like, you know what? Uh, I enjoy it. He's one of my second favorite Willy Wonkas, and that other third Willy Wonka I haven't seen yet, so I don't even know. He's like the younger Willy Wonka of me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to see that version yet. Maybe you should watch it on some shrooms or something. You know what I mean? Or the cactus candy, the cactus, the mescaline, the Mexican yeah, I know the Mexican mescaline. I trying to get that right, but it's kind of like a tongue twister. You get what I'm saying? I know. All I was saying, Boo Bear, is we gotta figure out how to save Jakey. And if we have to sell these, I know they're safe. I'm not giving people the wrong word. I just said I had a pretty fun time. I was laughing my ass off, and then I was just like I was like at 3, 4 ups and downs. I had like 4 ups and like 3 downs, but like today I really down and cried my ass off. I know what I saw. I don't. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, that's just what alcohol does to me. I just get super emotional. I know. Hold up, hold up. That's just my. You're on alcohol. I know on my alcohol. It's just a mere 16% of Moscato, but that's pretty a lot for me for not drinking for once in a while. But I just wanted a Moscato song, and I just said I made my own Moscato. I told you, well, I didn't tell you, but I made my own Moscato. I got the grapes, and then I smashed them, put in a bag with raw sugar, raw sugar, and cane sugar, and then I put water, and then I just froze it in the fridge, and it'll ferment over time, and then I'll have some. Well, yeah, I did add the yellow food coloring too. Okay, yes, but it actually naturally does that. No, gosh, I'm sorry for speaking ahead of you. I know, but I wasn't trying to rip off my family. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I'm just saying, uh, I just got in a predicament. My last two neighbors that I thought were my friends, they took me for my money. They ripped me off. One of them I still keep in like a good inside of like just like staying aware of because I know I need to stop that. I need to stop the cocaine too. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be in line on this, but I live on Columbia Road right now. Columbia Road and Vale Avenue. That's all we're saying. I'm not. No. I'm saying, I know where to get it, but if you got the money, gonna go pay for it goddamn self, find your own connect. That's all. No. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying anybody that's trying to find out this information. If they want it, they can get them goddamn selves. These are just my arguments and my assations, my adversations. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was the only one doing these things. You know what I'm saying? I did the last like, okay. The first time I tried cocaine was when I was 14 years old. I overdosed on a fucking $2,000 baggie that I found in the alleyway of the fucking parking lot of a fucking, it was like a fucking Jehovah Witness church or something like that. I don't even know. And then like I was just like, you know what? I was studying drugs since I was a little kid. Like, I was at first I was smoking tobacco because like I smoked tobacco because my family always had cigarettes. They always smoked tobacco. So like when I was like 5 or 6, I would like try to light matches, lighters, and everything like that. We go light up. Me and my sister would go sneak off, and I'm like, hey, little sister, let's go smoke this cigarette. I got some matches, and I found these butts, but I didn't know they were butts at the time. I got these cigarettes. Let's go smoke them, and they taste like old like piss cigarettes, or like the old like smelly like old cigarettes that like are old for a while, like the stale cigarettes. And me and my sister go off into this little like clubhouse we used to have and go smoke cigarettes, and I get my sister to do all that shit with me. And I'm like, she all laughs about it now. I'm like, no, but the funny part about it is we used to go to this little boat. We had this boat at the back of our house, with my family boat. We had our family boat at like in our like storage garage, and what was in our boat? There was like porno magazines in there. We're like, where'd all these porno magazines came from? And then like we would all look at them and shit, and I'm like back then it was magazines that you looked at, and like all I would look at was the wieners, of course. I was like, well, what's that white stuff coming out? I was like, know what? I don't even care. Cause like I was more attracted to the guys than the girls. The girls was like, oh, I don't even know what I'm looking at. But like like I showed all my family that, like my sisters, my brothers, my little brothers, we all like saw that shit when we were growing up. And I was like, know what? The whole funny shit, the confessions about my life and everything. It's like, you know what? Like that was going on way before my time, and those were adults out back in the time. But it wasn't. It was like irresponsible. But like, you know what? Like if those were the people that were making the big money back in the day, then like today the money that's made now is like our city is like the poverty is like our city's the poorest right now. Boo Bear, I know. And those celebrities that brought up our city just took off to other cities and did other shows in other cities. I'm like, fuck y'all, because like we stay here, and like I stay between two states, New Mexico and Texas, and then my third state's Arizona. I know, but I'm just saying like Texas, New Mexico, and I'm barely catching on to Arizona. But like these people won't even give the content. They won't even give the even context of what I'm speaking right now at the moment, because like. Uh, I know. Just I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You know I talk fast. You talk fast, but I listen to you while you're driving in the truck. I know. But all I'm saying is like the first like line of it was like when I was a little kid, we used to like just fucking go play outside, go play in the fucking canyons or the mesa. We go play in the river, and we go swim in the arroyos and stuff like that. Cause we swim in the arroyos, yeah, yeah. It's just what we gonna do. You know it's but for not for us. Because you know it's just for us. Cause we swim in the arroyos. I love you, Boo Bear. Sorry, I know. Calm down, calm down. I got a little bit more Moscato drink, and I love you, Bear. Good night. Tell good night, Jake Deuce. Love you too. And we'll we'll figure out how to help them. And like we said, you said as long as we just keep them happy. I know we gotta keep him safe, but he needs more rest at the moment. And I'm glad that we're best friends. I'm glad we're only 6 doors down, because if we're 3 doors down, it'd be like, if I were to save you, then you become a Superman. I know, I'm on one, okay? Yes, I know I ate one. Yes, I told you the whole adversation of the story, okay? It sucks when you don't have acknowledgement. It sucks when you don't have pride. It sucks when you don't have none of that, okay? Love you, Boo Bear. I know I said it fast, but love you, Boo Bear. And it's hard to say it sometimes because it's hard for me to say I love people, and it's hard for me to even bring people forth into my world because I've been hurt. I know. I just say We all are the same. We're all humans. I'm just trying to let others know that this is the story. This is what happened. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right. Have a good night. All right.